In our childhoods, we've all probably experienced LEGO at some point. LEGO is probably the biggest toy company in the world, with many different sets and figures out there. As well as playing with it, I enjoyed many LEGO brick films on YouTube, especially ones by Michael Hickox, with such classic videos such as LEGO Shopping, LEGO School, and LEGO Pizza Delivery. Great videos. As well as some others by some other people, such as this Postman Pat one.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man.
Personally, my favourite LEGO theme is LEGO City.
Hey, 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 hey!
Which includes fire services, police, trucks, and construction crews. As well as that, LEGO makes trains. I actually own one, the 60197 passenger train. LEGO trains have existed for a very long time. Ole, the creator of LEGO, first made wooden toy trains in the 1930s, 40s and 50s. The first LEGO train made out of LEGO bricks was released in either 1964 or 1965. I don't really know, the source varies. The first battery powered one was released in 1966. Most LEGO trains are a part of LEGO City nowadays. However, did you know another train had to do with LEGO? That's right, Thomas. Today, let's explore all the times Thomas and LEGO cross paths. Mostly officially, but I will include some unofficially. The first time LEGO was involved in Thomas is in the episode adaptation for Thomas's Christmas Party, where the Fat Controller's platform that he stands on is made out of brown LEGO bricks. A grey plate 1x1 LEGO piece is seen in Thomas, Percy and Nicole. LEGO parts are also used to make a wire coil in Toby's new shed. The ground and platforms of this rare Toby Thomas set from 1992 are actually compatible with LEGO.
We don't even have enough tracks to complete a full circuit. This set is a mess. Well, you gotta admit, it's a pretty good deal for $5. $5 bucks! Actually, that isn't a bad deal. It's actually pretty good.
A custom LEGO model of Thomas was featured in TM Books and Video's home video, I Love Toy Trains Part 7.
And a mining train that looks like a Thomas the Tank Engine,
which Thomas has been featured in lots of times.
Thomas and James travel the highest loop, which is 14 feet high.
Anyways, like normal LEGO, Duplo also makes a few license sets. At one point, they made Bob the Builder sets, licensed by Hit Entertainment. I never owned any of these, but I remember a neighbour of mine had some in his attic. I remember seeing the scoop in particular. Hit bought Thomas's owners Ghislaine in 2002, and 3 years later in 2005, probably for the 60th anniversary of the Railway series, Hit and LEGO made a deal to make Duplo Thomas sets. It came out in 2005 in the US, but didn't come out in the UK till 2 years later in 2007. Why? As well as Thomas, Duplo made standard trains as well, like normal LEGO. When the toys were first revealed and put on display along with new Bob Duplo sets, a picture was displayed, showing what appears to be a prototype of Thomas and Annie. For Thomas, the most notable difference is his face. Annie and Clarabelle, however, didn't make it to the final range. The characters in the range included Thomas, Gordon, James, Percy, Toby, Spencer, Stanley, Harold, Cranky, the Tubs and Trucks, and the Fat Controller. Honestly, I really like the designs for the characters. They're simple, sure, but I think being simple has a charm to it. And besides, lots of people like Wooden Railway for its simplicity. Well, of course, you'll have people mad over the fact that Toby doesn't have his side plates, or how Gordon and Spencer don't have side rods while the other engines do. Also, I still have the face of my Duplo Thomas, but not the rest of him sadly. The sets in this range included the James at Knapford Station set, the Thomas Load and Carry set, the Toby at Wellsworth Station set, the Percy at the Water Tower set, the Thomas Bridge and Tunnel set, the James and Percy Tunnel set, the Harold the Helicopter set, the Cargo Load and Cranky set, the Salty the Dockyard Diesel set, the Spencer and Sir Topham Hatt set, the Gordon's Express set, the Percy at the Shed set, the Thomas Starter set, the Stanley at Great Waterton set, the Thomas at Morgan's Mine set, and the James Celebrates Solar Day set. LEGO has a history of making licensed sets based off existing media. Famous examples include Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and even Mario, Sonic, and SpongeBob. Listen, I don't care what anyone says, LEGO SpongeBob has a charm to it. I know it's not ideal, but it just works for me. I don't know why. Maybe it's also because of that channel that was called Lego SpongeBob. I think that's another reason why.
SpongeBob!
What? What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy making Krabby Patties?
That's what I need!
Okay, I'm making those patties.
Here you go, Patrick. Thanks.
As well as normal Lego, there's Lego Duplo, which is Lego designed for very young kids. It began in 1969? What? It's that old? I know this might be off topic, but does anyone remember the show Little Robots? Yeah, apparently that was actually a Lego show, and Lego made lots of merch for it. I don't really understand why they didn't slap a Lego logo on the show's main logo. It would have attracted more people to it. Also, the first Lego show was called Edward and Friends. Most of the stations in the set use names of ones in the series, although they are very inaccurate. The first 4 sets, James and Knapford, Thomas Loden Carry, Toby at Wellsworth, and Percy at the Water Tower, are designed to be made into one mini layout, as seen on the boxes in the back of the instructions, and adverts. There were also 3 games based off the sets on the official website. Each one was based off a particular set, and of a different difficulty. The Percy at the Water Tower game was easy, the James and Knapford Station game was medium, and the Thomas Loden Carry game was difficult. Although, they are for a 4-year-old probably. They're all pretty easy for me at least. Okay, let's try the games. Let's play some games. Drag the water tower, so drag the red base. So we'll drag that. Now grab the grey column, I think that's this. Yeah. Drag the blue block. Which blue block this? Yeah. Grab the pipe. Okay. Drag the blue top. Perfect, easy. No wonder that was easy. Okay, so now we're on to medium. So this is the James one. So basically drag the first column. I think this. What? Yeah, there we go. Drag the second one. Okay. Now pick the station sign, Knapford. That kind of looks like the one in the show, not really. Drag the longest piece of this. There you go. Okay. Jesus Christ. I mean, I know this is for young kids, but Jesus. Now, apparently this is meant to be the hardest. But is it? Is this really the hardest? Okay. So drag 2 blocks onto the scene. So these. Okay. Drag the large yellow piece. This one. Okay. Drag the red block. This one. Oh yeah, I actually got the sound effects this time. The other 2 didn't have sound effects. Okay. Or maybe I just had them muted. I don't know. Drag the red block. This. Okay. Drag the small fat yellow piece. This. Okay, drag the red column. I don't know if I said that right. Okay, you're a great builder. Okay, wait, this isn't Bob the Builder. This is Thomas the Tank Engine. Get your facts right. Green roof. Let's see. Drag the red piece with the clock. Okay. 2 more pieces. The white fence. Okay. Blue chair. Okay. Oh, that's the theme! Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is amazing. Lads, play these games. They're on the Internet Archive. You should play them. They're great games. I also remember seeing the Duplo engines in videos such as Diesel 10's Revenge by Alex and Thomas Productions.
After every load, Thomas and James would swap the cars with Percy and Toby.
There was also an Accidents Will Happen video featuring them. A small brick film by Mad About Lego featuring the Duplo Thomas. And lads, please tell me you remember this video of the Duplo Thomas with the added electric motor carrying peanut butter on flatbeds. Lads, please, tell me you remember that. Please, comment down below. Tell me if you remember that. That video was amazing. Something else to mention is that during this partnership, there were 2 Thomas Lego sculptures. One at Legoland Windsor in London, England, and one in St. Jacob's Lego shop in Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. Oh yeah, there were also bootlegs of Duplo Thomas. Thanks, Leo. Mad Bomber. Andy. Eventually, this range came to an end in 2010, when Hit made a deal with Mega Bloks to make construction sets based off Thomas. I actually had a few Thomas Mega Bloks sets back in the day, and honestly, I really liked them. While I love Duplo's Thomas characters, there's something so nice about Mega Bloks' Thomas characters, before they ruined them.
The fuck?
Lads, before all you Erdl fans start complaining about how Take-Along was a downgrade of Erdl, look at Mega Bloks. This was also in 2016, 2 years after Mattel bought Mega Bloks' owners, Mega Brands, in 2014. Also, when LEGO lost the license to make SpongeBob sets, Mega Bloks picked up the license as well, releasing sets starting in 2015. Also, lads, remember those Thomas minis of SpongeBob? Spencer as Gary. Jesus. It would have been perfect if Spencer was Squilliam as Gordon was Spencer, you know. Gordon and Spencer are kind of similar to Squidward and Squilliam, kind of, you know. Similar rivalry.
Thomas the Tank, Thomas the Tank, Thomas the Tank, Thomas the Train!
In the 2012 animated short film, The Lego Story, which was made to celebrate 80 years of Lego, the Thomas starter set makes a cameo at the end of it. That's really cool. Also, doesn't this man look like Ted Glenn from Postman Pa? Doesn't he? Now, I'm sure most of you know about the Lego movie. Now, I have very fond memories of watching it, because, you know, everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Lego Movie 2, though, that was a disappointment. Now, before Warner Brothers' Lego Movie was the way it is, they took pitches from other studios. One of them was Blur Studio, who you may know for their work on Sonic.
Paul, John, George, the other one!
In the concept art, we can see a Lego Duplo Thomas. In fact, speaking of Sonic, Jeff Fowler, the director of the Sonic movies, was one of the artists behind this concept art. That is so cool. Though, it's unknown if Thomas would have been a major character in the story. If he was, they would probably have to get permission from Hit, or Mattel, whatever company owned them when they were making this. Even though Duplo Thomas was good, I always would have preferred if they made Thomas Lego sets in the normal Lego system. I remember this YouTuber called Thomas the Lego Engine, who's actually still active, by the way. That's really cool, I'm glad he's still active. Basically, he makes custom Lego Thomas characters. His earlier customs had paper faces, both drawn and printed out, which I actually really like, to be honest. I still thought this was so cool back then. There were also people who used Thomas merchandise, especially Wooden Railway, with Lego minifigures as the humans. Videos such as Thomas vs Iron Man, made by 5 Mad Movie Makers, who you might know for making the Thomas train stunt videos, and even collaborated with Mattel.
Well, Mr. Iron Dude, it looks like you're outnumbered.
I don't think so. I've got a few friends here to help me.
Oh yeah? Well, I got even more friends here to help me.
You think that's a lot? Check out my army of friends.
I have every single friend here I've ever met.
I have friends from outer space.
Shoot.
Oh no.
It's Indiana Jones.
He's got a whip.
As well as Enterprising Engine 93 series, Turtles and Thomas's Soldering Conflict, Bad Rider Alumni's older videos, and the Bluey 2's older videos.
Hi everybody! I'm looking for Emmett. He said he was going to be somewhere in the mountains. Can you guys help me find him?
In 2015, a Lego sculpture of Thomas was put up for display at the Toy and Plastic Brick Museum. And then in 2019, a layout of Sodor built by Ryan Evans, Josh Best, and Andrew McPherson was displayed at the Brick Convention in 2019. However, none of these examples are official.
What?
Oh yeah, this classic Lego train video from 2006 used sound effects in the Runaway theme from Thomas.
Let's go. No.
Now, here's the thing that might surprise you. Normal Lego Thomas almost became a reality. In 2021, User Kaiju Builds on LEGO Ideas posted a Thomas replica. The idea reached 10,000 supporters. However, in early 2023, the idea was not approved by LEGO. It is really unknown if we'll ever see Thomas and LEGO collab again. Mainly because Mattel and LEGO are major rivals in the toy industry, and Mattel owns Mega Bloks. And news recently came out, and it's probably even less likely now, as Mattel are opening up a LEGO rival called Brick Shop. Yay. However, the fans have continued to bring Thomas and LEGO together, with making customs of the engines. Although, one thing I will say is that Neville is built like...
What do you mean bro's built like a 1x1 Lego piece? What even is a 1x1 Lego piece? Yep, you're banned. Have a good night.
Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.